Hello, my name is Navigator, and I apologize, I have SmackDown playing in the background, but in today's really quick video, I'm just going to be going over some recent pickups. I am exhausted today. Let's just get this over with, folks. So, number one, from eBay, we did get two more DC Universe Classics. It's kind of funny, they're both orange, I'm just now noticing that, but the first one of which we do have Two-Face, easily one of my top favorite villains from DC. I just love the whole gimmick with Two-Face, and you can see here, got Harvey Dent on one side, and Two-Face on the other, but obviously, he's the same person. A great figure. I'm adding him to my little rogues gallery of Batman DC UC figures that I have. The only downside is I wish that he came with a coin, or even just like a little coin kind of like sculpted onto his hand. I apologize, I moved the camera there a little bit. But other than that, it's okay. He does have these nice trigger fingers, though. So at the very least, I can add two guns. So there we go. But next up, also orange, or predominantly orange, we have Major Force. This is the guy that stuffed Kyle Rayner's girlfriend into a friggin' fridge after he murdered her. This guy's a nut job, but he looks really, really cool. I just love the whole aesthetic of this with just the two colors and then the little patch there on the breast. It just looks awesome. But a really, really cool villain, very interesting villain, and I want to have him in the collection. This is not really from the DC UC line, and it looks a little bit different because this is from the, I don't know, DC Mattel Batman Superman, Public Enemies movie. This is actually a figure from that movie, but it's the same molding, so we do have that as well. All right. The other two figures we picked up before we get to these comics, I grabbed two of the Elite Series 119 Dexter Lumis figures. I will be unboxing this on the channel. The whole wave, except for the Cena, had hit my local Walmart, and he was really the only one from the wave that I wanted. I do plan on getting the Wyatt 6. That'll be like a faction that I kind of complete, but this is just really, really cool. And then I also picked up another one for one of my friends out in Buffalo, so when I head out there, it's actually an employee of That 80s Toy Shop, of who I laud all the time here on the YouTube channel, so it's going out there, so shout out to them. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. Some really interesting comics. All right, so number one, because I've been seeing him all the time when looking up DC Universe Classics, he's like one of the cheaper figures. Oh, I dropped one of the bags and boards, but I had two bags and boards. Anyways, we do have issue 1 of the standalone Jem Son of Saturn comic. You guys know me, I love first appearances and I love first issues. It's pretty much all that I collect, maybe some cool cover art. This is very cool. A $2 comic, nothing crazy, but I like having the kind of the first issues of the figures that I own, whether it's comics, G.I. Joe, Halo, whatever it is. Regardless, I'm kind of going down a rabbit hole here. We do have Jem Son of Saturn issue 1. I'm going to save this one for last because I want to talk about these two very quick. Number one, just from the DC mini special section at Ravenswood Comics, which is where I got all of these comics, we got Outlaws, issue 1 of Outlaws, like a post-apocalyptic DC tale where a bunch of kind of ruffians, I guess you could say, take the role of Robin Hood and his merry men, or whatever it is. But that is really cool. I'm a big history guy, so I like that. And this is one I'm really excited to read. This is The Hunted. One renegade Green Lantern is a whole planet's prey. You had me at renegade Green Lantern. There he is, a Green Lantern using a gun. That looks awesome, and there's more in the series. And there's also a Larfleeze adventure, so that is super cool. Very excited to read this comic. And the last one that we have here is going to be a Jonah Hex comic. And it's funny enough, the reason I say this for last is because there's only one more Jonah Hex comic left at Ravenswood Comics. I've pretty much cleared them out. This was the most expensive of the two, that being at $12. I think the one left is $8. But I'm going to go in there tomorrow. Make sure I'm not like overbuying or buying double of issues that I have. I might go pick that up and just clean them out of Jonah Hex. But we do have that huge Western Comics, especially Jonah Hex fans. So that'll be it for this video, guys. Some comics. The bags and boards are obviously for these ones because they don't have any boards, or they have bags, but you know what I mean. But yeah, some comics and some DC Universe Classics along with the Elite Dexter Lumis. But folks, I'll leave it there. Should have more coming this weekend. Fingers crossed that I get these videos uploaded. I don't know, but we'll leave it there. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.